everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today's show is baked chicken cornflakes. Now you can also do this with Rice Krispies. The recipe is just a little bit different. So we're going to start out with the ingredients. We need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We need 2 cups of crushed cornflakes. So I just filled up the measuring cup and we'll have to crush them and see when we get to 2 cups. You will need some Pam spray. I always use aluminum foil on my cookie sheet. So I spray in case anything gets under it or it holds the aluminum foil in place. And then I spray the foil. You will also need some salt and pepper and 1 or 2 eggs, depending on how much you go through. I have my cornflakes ready to go into a bag. And my plan is to crush them. And as you can see, it is drastically decreasing in volume. This is a pretty simple recipe. Should be able to make this pretty quick. It's going to cook in 30, 45 minutes, just depends on what size chicken breasts you have. I have the oven preheating right now to 350. And that's where I'm going to keep it while I cook. Let's see, how do we do? Well, just a little bit shy. We could use just a little bit more. So here we go. We'll try about that much, see what that looks like. And then we'll save the cornflakes. Save the cornflakes! Yay! There we go. Cornflakes. Just like that. Then we need some salt and pepper. About that much. A little bit more pepper than salt. Then we need some flour. If you want all these measurements, by the way, all of these measurements, if you hit the subscribe button, if you're on a computer, you'll see the word more, and the details will be there. If you're on a cell phone, stand up your cell phone, hit the subscribe button, and then more, and you'll see the details. Or if you want, you can go to my website, which is jamestdds.blogspot.com. Let's go ahead and give this a stir. Doesn't take much to mix this up. Of course, the better these are crushed, the better they're going to stick to the food. So if you didn't get them crushed really good in the bag, it's fairly simple just to crush them in the bowl like this with your whisk. And I'm sure there's something you could use, some mortar, pestle, something you could use to crush these up if you want. There, my oven has just beeped that it's come up to temperature. It's up to 350. Now we need some eggs. So, for the eggs and the chicken, I have some gloves I like to wear while I do it. And you'll need some scissors to open the chicken bags. I like to buy these Perdue chicken breasts. You get 5 in a package and they're individually wrapped. And make sure you take them out of this and set them differently in the freezer. They all stick together. But we've been using them, so we're down to our last few. So here we go with the egg. I'm going to hold the egg in my hand. I'm going to hit it with the spoon. Out it comes. Just like that. I dropped a shell this morning when I was doing breakfast. I don't know if you know the trick or not, but you use a shell to retrieve a shell, because a shell will stick to another shell. Now we need to beat up the eggs. And you can put other things in here if you want. If you want to put in garlic powder, onion powder, I would think you could do that without a problem. You want to whip this up, get some air in it. There we go. Okay, now we need a cookie sheet. And we'll get all this in order. Fresh chicken. So we're going to dip the chicken just like this. And we put it in the mix. Also, I read somewhere that you can double dip, and it makes it even better yet. So since I have quite a bit extra here, I think I'm going to do the double dip. Okay, and it makes it even better yet. KFC will be proud of me. I don't know what their recipe is, but it's probably something like this. Then I'm going to make some extras to go along with it. I have broccoli. I have canned corn. You can make potatoes if you want some potatoes. But this is the basic ingredients. And the broccoli is frozen. I'm just going to put it in a bowl and throw it in the microwave with some butter. And the canned corn is canned corn. You just put it in a pan and warm it up. There's not too much to it. This is pretty simple, but this is a really good recipe for the family. It's all set at 350. I double checked it because my power went out earlier, and I was just making sure that it's working correctly. And then of course you want to check it with a thermometer. You want to use a digital thermometer. When everything is all said and done, you need your chicken to be 165. So whether you stop at 150 or something and it cruises, or it's 165 when it's done, that's your ultimate target. For the broccoli, I'm going to mix up some lemon juice, but just a little bit of a teaspoon, not a lot. It's fairly strong. Salt, pepper, basil, and of course butter. So the butter, I buy these half sticks. I've tried to use a quarter stick before and it's really not enough for the bowl. So even though a half stick may seem like a lot, that's what I end up using. Salt, pepper, basil, and then a little bit of lemon juice. Just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this in the microwave just for a few seconds, and I'm going to melt the butter. I have a 750 watt microwave, and it took 60 seconds to go ahead and melt the butter down like that. Now, I'm doing it this way instead of just throwing it in and throwing it all in the microwave because I want to stir the ingredients in. Have you seen these neat little things you get on Wish? These little silicone spoon holders. There you go. This nice bag of broccoli came with a zipper lock on it. Of course, these will condense down a little bit once they're not frozen anymore. Now I'll throw this back in the microwave. So here's the chicken breasts. They're looking delicious. Let's get the broccoli. Here is your broccoli. Look at this, huh? How about this? So, one chicken breast, crispy. And then we have the broccoli with the butter sauce on the bottom. I'm just turning it over. It's a creamy lemon butter sauce. This is going to be so good. You can just smell it. Well, this is the meal. I've included the instructions on making it with Rice Krispies. If you'll just hit the subscribe button, hit the more button, you will see directions for both. This is the show for the day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.